Hi everyone, let me explain how I designed my wiki. First thing you will need to do is to log into wikispaces.com. After you have gotten to that site, click on Wikis for Individuals and Groups. At that point, you will need to create a username, a password, and an email, and then you will join the wiki space. As I've already created my wiki, I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And when you have gotten signed in, then you will need to create your own wiki name. Then you will need to click on Private, and then you will need to come down to Wiki Type, click on the drop-down box, and click on K through 12 Education, Primary and Secondary. And I've already done these things, so let's go on to my wiki. Now, as you see, I've already gotten my page started here. To begin with, let's go to Manage Wiki up here in the upper left-hand corner. And as you can see, there are several different tabs to check on. For the first thing I would want to work with is in Settings, the Look and the Feel. So you click on that, and you see you have Themes and Colors. And let's click on that. And you would go through that and choose just whatever you think would be something that you wanted. I chose Notebook, and then I have the green color. And then we'll go back, and we go back again to Look and Feel. Then you have a wiki style sheet. And then another thing that I did was I added a logo. For the logo, you will need to upload to your desktop or download to your desktop whatever kind of clip art or whatever it is you want, and have those available to be uploaded. You would browse to find the image. I found a really good site for clip art, which was www.discoveryeducation.com. There were quite a few free clip arts and animated clip art. Now, I've also installed this logo on my wiki space, and when you use that, that will always take you back to the home page. Again, under Manage Wiki, when you've got your wiki completed, you may want to invite other people to join. So under the People tab, you would click on Invite People, and then you have the email addresses available. Send those, and then you can invite others to join your wiki. Okay, so let's get started then on my particular wiki. And I'm going to click on the logo, which will take me right to the home page. And since I work in a library, my wiki, it has to do with the middle school library. Okay, on this page, it's just more of an introduction, and I'm telling you that what the library hours are. There's a link to the card catalog. I've added a picture, and then there's another link at the bottom. When you start your wiki, this first page will be blank. So you will click on Edit, and you will put in whatever information that you want to have in your wiki. Then you will highlight that information, and you can go in and on your tab you can make it bold or italic or underline. You can also change the color, and there are ways there. Change the size, change the font, etc. And since I've already done that, I don't want to change that, so I'm just going to cancel that. And then when you've gotten that done, you click on Save. Okay, down here I have a link to the library card catalog. This would have been on the link, and you would click on that. And this is an external link, so I would go in, and whatever I wanted for my title, then I would find a URL and add that link. The picture is done the same way. You would want to add, again, the picture that you've chosen. And down here at the bottom, I have another link to Wall Wisher. When you've gotten that done, you will save. And there you have your first page of your wiki done. And I wanted to show that on the link for the library card catalog will take right to the catalog that we use at the school. And we'll go back, and down here at the bottom I have another link to something called Wall Wisher, and this link takes the student to a page where they can add like a sticky note and give me suggestions for kinds of books that they would like to see in the library. And I've also included an animated clip art. Okay, the next page I added was authors, and I wanted them to think about authors and what kind of a life they have and why they write books. And the author I happened to choose was Tim Green, so therefore the green coloring to the font. And I have a website for Tim, and if we click on that, we can go to his website and talks to you about the kind of person he is and what kind of books he's written. So we'll go back, and then I also included a video about Tim Green. And so if I wanted to change that, I would just click on edit, and I would go to the widget, and I would click on video, and I would click on YouTube and find my particular video. I would copy and paste the code right in here, save it, and then would post that into that particular web page. But since I've done that, I don't want to change that. Then after you've done that, you again click on save, and your page is ready to go. My next page is a calendar. I thought it was important to have something on here to talk about and show what was going on in the school library. First thing I added was a little clip art about when the book orders were due. And then on the calendar I've typed in different things for during the month, like when the classes are meeting, when the Battle of the Books have their battles, the last day we can check out, etc. And let's go over here to Google Calendar. And you can see I'm on Google, and I just chose one of the Google calendars, and I typed in all my information. And then I went to settings, and since I've already set this up, I would click on share or edit settings, and then I'm going to have to go back to calendar details, and over here is your embed code. So you go back to the Wiki calendar, click on edit and your widget, and you said we want to put on a calendar in, and we'd click on Google, and then we'd put the embed code in there, and I've already done that, so we'll just cancel that. And so that's how and then click back on save again, and then your calendar is up and running. This is really very user friendly. Okay, let's go to my last page, and that is summer reading. We're getting close to the end of the year, so I wanted to add some information about some summer reading. I've added a trailer for Savvy, a book by Ingrid Law that was on the William Allen White list this year. And this is done the same way that I added the Tim Green video. And then I've added some text. And then I also added a book report in PDF form. And let's click on this link. And there's the book report that they can print off and fill out during the summer. And then at the bottom, I've also suggested that they click on the discussion tab and recommend a good read. So let's click on the discussion tab. And I have set up a posting there. The subject was what good books can you recommend, so you would click on that, and someone has already replied there, and they would make their reply there. And the thing I would point out here is you want to be sure you're monitoring the topic on these. So let's go back to the home page. So there you have it. My name is Carol Clements, and this is my wiki.